Yo, what's happening, people? What's happening? So today I got a bunch of things done. Built one enclosure, which is so far is my favorite by far. Out of all the enclosures that's built so far, this one is my favorite. It's more creative and it's proper spacious. I actually think I need more of the mobs in there. Anyway, as you can see, this process right here is very common to the common Minecraft player. Crafting of beds and fire resistance potions, and literally that amount of beds can only mean one thing, and not even a villager breeder. It means that many beds, unless you're making a mega insane one, then yeah, but no, not even that. Yeah, just had to go get some netherite basically, which I'm not gonna lie, even netherite in the last update, or maybe the update before, I'm actually not even sure, it's been updated. So the way to update your tools from diamond to netherite is harder now, which I actually love. It's way different. It's a lot more exploration. It's more like challenging. Genuinely, I prefer this way more. So you can see from the footage here that I had a rough idea on how to do it, just a rough one, but not exactly. So I had to go on the internet and then do some research, but really it turns out you have to go to one of the bastions and find this upgrade template or something like that it's called. This red thingy with the blue arrow in the middle, or at least that's just what it looks like with this texture pack. I'm not even actually sure what it looks like without a texture pack, but yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to go find a bastion or a specific bastion. I'm not even sure. And all you have to do is just find one, and then you need only one of those to craft more, but you need 7 diamonds. And you can craft from 1 to 3, from 3 to 5, and so on. Each crafting requires 7 diamonds, so just bear that in mind. So basically, if you're not gonna find all of them, you're gonna have to have a lot of diamonds, which then I had to actually go into the caves and look for more diamonds, because as you know, there's still no farm for diamonds, or at least I'm not aware of one, and I'm pretty sure there is no farms for diamonds. So I had to go into the caves, look for more diamonds, and then so I can craft more of the upgrade templates. And to be honest, I really love this new style of upgrades. It's very unique, and to be honest, I really love this uniqueness. Mojang really did a good job on this. You need to explore, you need different materials, and it is very unique in a very good way, in my opinion. To be honest, I want to place tinted glass all over here, because it'll just be a lot better. To be like, if you're coming here, you're looking at these pigs and they're just all like crowding against each other, and they like want to attack you and shit. It's just not it at all. And I'll be honest, I feel like see, I was gonna say my enclosures, I don't feel like they're big enough, but see, these are not even like dragons. See, this one has a saddle. I love the fact that this one has a saddle. He's looking at me, so I can't even show you. Can't even see the saddle. We like saw it a second ago. Yeah, see, saddle. Anyway, see, I was thinking that the enclosures aren't big enough, but the fact is, this is big enough. It literally needs like 2 or 3 more of these pigs. Then this one is big enough. The only thing it's missing is probably more lava for, because these are striders, and like these dragons, they're massive. They're legit massive. Striders are nowhere near this big. So if I took off the texture pack right now, they'll look normal in this enclosure. Like, the enclosure will not look small. Only look small because these dragons are massive. The only thing is, I think this enclosure is a bit small. For the pigs, it's a bit small. It's a bit not big enough. Next enclosure anyway. See, I'm thinking either make one literally right here and then turn left, or make one here on the left, so then it's like enclosure left, enclosure right. See, I can't really decide, but I'm thinking this corner here should just be like a little, I don't know, something like a mini shop or something like that, you know, not like an actual shop, but something that looks like I don't know, a kiosk or something, you know. And then you go off in the corner, like, how wide is this? 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, the path here, and then the next enclosure, the first block of the enclosure will like start right here in this block here. So realistically, I just need to decide if I want the enclosure I don't want to continue my words. I don't want to continue the enclosure anymore further that way. I want to turn left here and then go that way, go towards there. Do you know what? I'm making my next mission to get 2 more of these, because right now it legit just looks like there's 1. Well, now there's 2. Then there's a 3rd one behind this lava thing. Do you know what? That's my next mission. Get 2 more of them pigmen. Oh yeah, I've upgraded as well. This isn't even gold. This is netherite. Ain't that crazy? It looks semi gold, but like netherite gold. That's actually kind of crazy, to be honest. Whoa. You know what? I actually remember when there used to be no updates for like a year or a year and a half, and that was like when Microsoft, I think, bought Minecraft, and for a long time there was like no updates, and I'm pretty sure that's when Minecraft went dead, like went limp. It was a bad time when it comes to this game, but then they started pumping these upgrades, these updates, and to be honest, the way they're pumping them, and it picked up again like crazy. Anyway, regardless, the enclosure you see here is now complete. The only thing I will say is that it doesn't really look like it's proper, like a few structures is missing, but it has all the mobs though, so that's what's good. I love the fact how some of them that have crossbows, like Exhibit A, you know, this guy right here. It would be nice if when they have a name tag there, it would show the name above the creature. When you zoom in, you know, that would be nice. Pretty sure there's only 2. Yeah, there's only 2 that have crossbows. The rest of the 3 have swords. So I've decided this right here will be like a little corner of something. I don't know what. The next mob that we're doing is the Magma cube. Yeah, Magma cube. So obviously I'm not going to show any of the digging because we've seen it with this one. Pretty sure we've seen it with this one as well, how I've dug out like this whole area. And I'm also really collecting up on this sandstone. I don't know what to do with it. I have like 3 full double chests of it so far, and I'm gonna get so much more. And to be honest, I don't want to get rid of it, but I'll do something with it. I'll think of something. Whew. You know what? I'll tell you what, this type of digging is not for the weak-hearted. Really is not. So what I'm thinking is, I'm gonna change it. I thought it was walking on the fence. I'm gonna change it with the pigs as well. But I'm thinking this is gonna be the enclosure for the magma cubes, and I'm gonna put the glass right here. I forgot what the glass is called. The tinted glass. I think that's what it's called. So I'm gonna put it right here. So realistically, you're gonna be standing right here, and the enclosure is not gonna go all the way to the end. Like this is gonna be like a hill or some sort, you know, like a mountain. So is here. Maybe like it will be like a V-shaped valley or U-shaped valley. So it's gonna go down like this, and the ceiling is gonna come down from there. So I left that mountain. So it's gonna be looking like that mountain is resting on top of the enclosure, which it literally will be. You know what, this enclosure right here, I can admit right now, is fully improved. Like my I don't mean to sound corny, but like my self-trust, my self-belief in my building skill. Because this enclosure, I didn't really show the whole building thing. I just kind of showed the gathering and just of the blocks and whatnot. But let me tell you again, potions, man. With potions, it's the gathering. It's super easy. In a mob like with the magma cubes out the whole time, it made it so piss easy, because the mobs are not attacking me because I'm invisible. If I fall into lava, I'm fireproof because of all the potions. Honestly, potions do not get the attention they deserve. People always say enchantments. Without enchantments, you can't do it without enchantments. Potions, bro. You have to have enchantments, don't get me wrong, but potions, man. Potions. Yeah, but anyway, with all the gathering and the building of the enclosure, honestly, it's my favorite so far. By far, so far, it's my favorite. Next is gonna be a challenge because it's gonna be massive. Like this one is big compared to the other ones, but the other one is gonna have to be like twice as big. Even though this one I built a bit, I'd say even too big, because the other ones were like too small. So I built this one. I thought it was the right size, but then once I started putting the mobs in, I was like, wait, hold on a second, it's a bit big, you know. But that means I can get more mobs in there, so that's good. Still
even to this day I still have to get a few more mobs in there. I'm probably not even gonna do this in this episode. No, I'm not gonna do this in this episode. You're probably just gonna see it happen in the next episode. Probably gonna have to show you that, or start off the episode with the mobs already there. Cause like you already see me do it. You're gonna see me do it in this episode. You see the building, you see me getting the mobs, and I'm not gonna show you the same exact, like spot on the exact same thing next episode. That just doesn't really make sense to me. And to be honest, next episode I wanna improve the enclosure that you see me putting the glass on right now, the portkey enclosure. I feel like I need to improve that one because it's way too tiny for the size that the pigs are. It just not that it makes sense, because it does. It almost feels necessary, because just look at the size of the magma cube enclosure, bro. And even though I'm pretty sure the biggest size for the magma cube is around the same size of the pigs, the enclosure for the pigs is way too small, bro. I mean, just look at it. Just take a good look, man. Just pause the video if you need to, man. It's tiny compared to the pigs. Thing is, the way I build, it's not really the way I feel like you should build. I freestyle every single thing. I just kind of get an idea of what I want to do. Let's say I know striders need lava, so I just put a lot of lava in there, and then just, you know, magma cubes, you find them in that type of biome, so I kind of freestyle that type of biome. I don't plan it actually, like I don't go in a creative world or whatever. Don't plan it at all, just get an idea and I freestyle the whole thing, which is why the first few enclosures I feel like is the first pig enclosure that when you walk into the zoo, I feel like it's too small. I think that's the reason anyway. Planning might not even be for me. I can just do everything through trial and error. I can just, when like freestyling my builds, I can just do everything through trial and error. I build something, I look at it, I don't like it, I tear it down and rebuild it. That's what you do when you plan. And then once I make it the way I like it, then going into the main world and trying to copy it block for block, I feel like that's a bit much, you know. Only because I feel like, for me personally at least, if I make something, it'll be harder to copy it block for block. I don't know, I find it weird sometimes. This type of like, if it was like instructions on how to do it, like images and words, yeah, that makes sense. But keep on having go back to the one world, look at it, then go back to this world, build it, or use like a second account to be there. I don't know, just for me personally at least, that's just more challenging, because it's just not how my brain works. Like, that's all. I suppose when you plan your builds, you can get more creative with them. I feel like if it's a big build as well, if you're trying to plan a massive build, you're supposed to you have to have time like for that type of thing. And even these enclosures, I'm not calling them big. They're definitely, even this magma cube enclosure, even though I think it's big, but like it's not big for a build. It's just like okay size. It's definitely not like a massive mega build or whatever. I just don't plan my builds. Just not how my brain works. While transporting mobs, I could not figure out for the life of me how to take them out the minecart without hitting them. And like, if you're standing on level ground, same level as the, say, magma cubes as the minecart and the mob in the minecart, and for a big mob such as the biggest magma cube there is, if you're trying to take them out the minecart, you're not going to be able to hit them away because they're literally bigger than the minecart. You're not going to be able to see it. Like, you see me there transporting these magma cubes, and you just can't see the minecart that they're riding. So I've discovered it by complete accident. Well, Riker saved me. Well, I died, but like I had netherite stuff, so the only important thing I lost in that death was a bow, which I regained quite quickly. Anyway, one of the iron golems, I was gonna rename it and just keep it around the base. It's good to have iron golems around the base because it was there because of all the villages and stuff. Anyway, that's besides the point. I was gonna rename it, and I renamed it, lost my name tag because I had to kill the guy because I was trying to take him out the minecart because he walked into one dickhead. And I'm trying to take him out. You can see the minecart clearly, but for some reason the iron golem's hitbox is way bigger than the minecart. So it turns out you have to go underneath it, and then literally any mob that's in there, if you're underneath the minecart, you're not gonna hit the mob, which I discovered that not even while transporting any of the mobs. I found that out while just goofing around with the iron golem. Anyway, besides all this mob talk, I did a few chores around the server, like for example build the first proper farm. Well, the first farm I built was the XP farm that was meant to be the one that I'm actually going to right now, that you can see there. I'm not actually going there, I'm just traveling through there too, so because of the magma cubes, don't want to go through the portal in case they kill me while I'm transporting. But built the creeper farm, literally can't go without one. when you're having elytra, you will not see me on the server without that farm. I will build one if I'm on that server playing. Well, me and Riker did that. No, it wasn't just me. I'm taking the credit. No, it was me and Riker. Then also what I did was I connected my base portal to the spawn point, because for some reason a lot of times I find myself there, and so does Riker. And I can't explain to you how annoying it is to just be there, to travel about 11,000 blocks from when you die. And the amount of times I've had to do that already, and the amount of times Riker's had to do that already, it's actually ridiculous. So I've connected those portals, which is massive, absolutely massive. Then also extended my farms by quite a bit. Just my pumpkin and my watermelon farm, they've been, I'd say, just more than doubled, because it was necessary in terms of emeralds. Since I've extended them, I've gotten a lot more emeralds, because that's where I get my emeralds from. Anyway, besides from that, a new channel will be getting made pretty soon. I'd say within the next month or two it will be getting made, and it will be mostly based around fishing. And no, it will not be Minecraft fishing. I know that's exciting, but it will not be Minecraft fishing. It will be real fishing, real life fishing. That one I will be trying to popularize, or whatever the word is, as much as I can. Hopefully it will not just be me working on the videos and stuff. Hopefully there will be another person. I won't say who it is in case it isn't another person, but hopefully there will be. That will be a great help. That will be amazing. And not just that, will be a lot more fun as well. Just like making these videos is a lot more fun when there's 2 or more people making them, or just like probably why multiplayer games is a lot more fun to play when there's, or not multiplayer games, but there's games are a lot more fun to play when there's different people, when the games are multiplayer. Even Minecraft, a single player game, usually is a lot more fun when it's multiplayer. It's just kind of thing. I'm waffling now, but like, it's just that kind of thing. And these videos, they'll be getting made for a purpose. They won't just be getting made because they're getting made. No, it has a purpose, because me and that person who I hope will be making videos with me and him, we are working on this project, which I think has massive potential. And these videos, it's a good idea to make these videos as well. Plus it's fun, for me at least. It's crazy fun and exciting, to be honest. Like, I'm buzzing to start making those videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what I'm gonna say about this.